hero. I will not die a coward. Those cowards surrounding the president, cheating him that all is well. Very soon you will see the government is falling apart. A PS left the other day. Panyako left the other day. Daddy, chair of the board of Lab Fund, left yesterday. It cannot be good when people have started leaving. You cannot be in government less than a year and guys are going away. Something is wrong, Your Excellency. Those psychophants around you are cheating you. Things are not good. And any man and woman of integrity will soon be leaving your government. Because the current type of manipulation that people around you and your office and the office of deputy president and Eden Twale, how they are manipulating state corporations in this country is unacceptable. If no one is telling you, Your Excellency, I will tell you. Because I don't fear anybody. I only fear God. Mimi siogopi mwanadamu. Kama una bunduki, una polisi, una army, una hata wakora, tuma hao wanimalize. Lakini as long as I have the mouth and as long as I live, I'll be on the right side of history. Thank you. Iko swali? Yes.
Who requested for the 20 million?
I have said one of the officers, senior officers, we have 3 officers in this country. Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, and I exonerated that one. They are left 2. So one of the 2 officers. And I will say without mincing words, muache corruption. Hii pesa mmechukua yote haitoshi. You still want more money. For what? Mbona sisi tumeridhika na hii kidogo tuko nayo? Kidogo tu. Hata nikichukua loan ya 10,000, milioni 10 ama milioni 1 ama 5 na lipa napata 0 kwa payslip. And I'm comfortable with that I have. Please, toa mikono yenu kwa state corporations.
Would you be comfortable if, say, the president or the deputy president?
I want to go by what I've said. I will not contradict what I've said and I will not add anything.
Mr. Panyako?
Yes.
I'd like to ask you, you've been very close to the president. And
yes.
The Kenya Kwanza administration.
Very true.
But now you're emerging as a fierce critic of this government.
Yes.
It's being argued out there that this fallout with the system came about because you had certain expectations and these were not fulfilled. You had hoped that perhaps this government would give you a job, point you to a senior government position, and that didn't happen, and that's why you are sulking. That's why you're coming out very, very fiercely. That's why you're seeing this mad in government. What would you say?
A very good question, and in fact that is what those who want to say things about me they will say. You know, even if you differ with your wife, mnakosana na bibi yako usiku, asubuhi kwa barabara unaambia watu huyu bibi yangu alikuwa ananuka. That's why he chased him away. But before, when you are staying with her in the house, you are not saying anything. You say huyu bibi yangu alikuwa namna hii, au bibi anasema huyu bwana hawezi kazi kwa kitanda na amezaa nao watoto 10. Sasa hii watoto alizaa nao 10, hauko naweza kazi. Sasa ndio umekuwa hujui kama mmekosana. It will happen like that. I want to live very clearly. William Ruto is a good friend of mine for many years. He keeps his promise. He offered me to be the PS. I refused. I gave Dr. Peter Nyangala. That was my position. He told me about CS. I refused. I'm too big to be a CS. I'm too big to be a PS. You know some things I don't want to say in public. The truth is I'm too senior than a cabinet secretary. You know, a trade unionist, when a serious trade unionist like myself, you can't be a CS. Wewe unatokuwa CEO, unatoka kupewa kazi ya kupewa amri. Na mimi napeana amri kwa ofisi. I have over 30 employees, my friend. Where do I leave my 30 employees to be a PS or a CS? I can employ a CS and pay and remain with change in my pocket. I don't want to be a CS. Mimi nataka honorario tu, kitu tu ya honorario. I did not want any employment.
And what is that?
I'm saying if they were to give me anything, it is honoraria, yani kitu kama ya kukaa. Kama ile niko sahi board. Yes. Si niko board. Hiyo ni honoraria. But this is courtesy of workers, not government. Yes. Therefore, no. I've not requested for anything. I'm just trying to tell you, yes. I cannot be a CS, it's a small job. I cannot be a PS, it's a small job. I cannot be a CS, it's a small job. Mimi ni mtu mkubwa. You don't hear how Atwoli says. Atwoli says he does not want to be a president. That is true. He earns over 30, his income, I told him, is 30 million per month. Why do you want to be a president? And you have not gotten that money from politics, so you want to go and protect it. Like Francis Atwoli has nothing to protect. What I have, I've not gotten from politics. I have nothing to protect. For me, I'm comfortable where I am. My status in the trade union movement is above a CS. So anything below a CS, I cannot go for. So sisi ni watu ambao tunataka tu honorario. Kama vile niko honorario sahi kwa board ya lab fund. Unaona? That's all. Nothing else. Sitaki pesa niko nayo kutosha.
What's your next move? What are you considering?
The next move, we are starting something called Partless People's Movement. Partless People's Movement. Yaani muungano wa watu ambao hawako kwa vyama vyovyote vya kisiasa. Wale wanataka kuhama vyama vyote. Tunataka tupaki, hatuna vyama, maana hii vyama ni watu binafsi. Mimi nikitofautiana na UDA napigiwa simu na rais, ananiambia toka. Hiyo ni chama. Kama nilikosea chama, nimepingana na chama, kuna disciplinary process. Ningeitwa kwa disciplinary, niambie Panyako, you have opposed government parties stand on these issues. We feel you are undermining the party. You must go through a disciplinary process. But if the party leader calls you and tells you, leave my party because you are disagreeing with me, is that a political party? A political party must have systems. I should have been subjected to a disciplinary process and expelled from the party. Or and then after the disciplinary process, they ask me, you have two options. We expel you or you resign. But a party leader tells you, leave my party. Is that a political party? There are no political parties in Kenya. Those are individual yellow, in trade union we say yellow trade unions. These are yellow political parties. They have no institutions. For example, when Malala was coming, we were just summoned a snake, and we were told Malala is the SG from today. What kind of joke is this? Those are jokes.
But perhaps you should have stood ground and said, look, there's a disciplinary process, there's a procedure.
Wewe uishi Kenya, wewe unaishi toka mbinguni.
You're speaking very strongly, Mr. Panyako.
I know you know these things. I know you know these things. But why I called you was about lab fund. You know you'll veer away and you'll not say what I want to say. I want to talk about lab fund and the capture of state corporations.
This is all related, sir. This is all related.
You know political parties in Kenya. They are owned by individuals. That's the truth. I have told you my own example. I did not refuse to subject myself to the disciplinary committee. The disciplinary committee should have called me. They raise a complaint. I appear to them. I put my case on the cross. But because they know I'm right, they can't call me. So they intimidate me. Leave the party. Kwani ni hiyo party nilikuwa nalipwa mshahara? Ama ni nini nilikuwa napewa kwa hiyo chama? In fact, I did a lot to change the feelings of people in Malava on this political party. And that's how we got the vote that we got. But definitely I want us to stick to the agenda of lab fund and state capture.
So maybe the last one.
Yes, on lab fund, don't go away. Don't bring politics too much in this.
No.
Because they will you will end up mixing politics and mambo ya lab fund.
From what you've said,
Yes.
you said you are intimidated. So
You see, you are still going to politics.
did you resign yourself? You make the resignation.
By the way, as we are talking now, I'm still the deputy vice chair UDA in charge of programs. I have not officially resigned. And the reason why I did not tender my resignation yesterday was that Malala went on the Facebook and said, I have never been an official of UDA, and enlisted one Omar Hassan, who is not even a member. Have you seen a legal notice showing Malala is an SG of UDA? Malala is not an SG. There's no legal notice. This man we are saying vice chair is not. If Malala is an SG of UDA, let him bring today in the public any legal notice gazetting him. Maina Veronica is still the SG, legally speaking, of UDA. So I have not resigned because I'm writing to the registrar of political parties to give me an extract of officials of UDA as tomorrow, because the letter will go to the registrar of political parties tomorrow. Then after I get that list, it's when I'll put in the letter of resignation. Good morning. Today I'll be very brief. I want to speak on the story of state capture. You know, they have been talking about state capture. I had not come face to face with what has been being said as state capture. State capture is real, and the Kenyan institutions, especially state corporations, have been captured by the current regime. They used to say the Uhuru administration has done what they used to call state capture. But the true state capture is being orchestrated by the current government.